Shout out to the Hustle Corporation for having me a part of the Humbl Hustlr campaign. My name is Khiry Peterson. I am the ATL auto broker and owner of Rose Gold Automotive. I don't know, I've been in the car industry for over 10 years, which is crazy that I just said that because I'm getting old. I started off washing cars at my uncle's car dealership, and you know, my granddad was a mechanic. I've always been around cars and went to school for finance, you know, because society tells you go to school, get a degree, get a job, and I realized that I wasn't happy, you know, and I gave the car industry a shot. So left the finance industry, worked at BMW for about 4 years, and left there, went to work for Cox Automotive, which is the leader in you know, the car industry and like the corporate side of things. They're the company that owns Kelley Blue Book, Auto Trader, Manheim, which is the world's largest auction, which most dealers get their cars from. And after working there for a year, something in my gut was like, dude, you need to be working for yourself. So quit my job and started Rose Gold Automotive, and I've been blessed ever since. I would say my favorite part of the process, and this is gonna be cliche, but when my client actually sees their car. So a little bit about my actual business model is that I don't keep inventory. I don't have a traditional car lot. My clients tell me what their budget is, what their preferences are, and they trust me enough to make that happen. So it's beautiful when I have someone that, you know, either they know me from Georgia State or, you know, my circle, or someone who doesn't know me at all and they were referred by me. They reach out to me and they actually see their car. Man, that smile is like every time, and I've had hundreds of clients, honestly. Every time I see that smile, and every time, you know, they text me later like, Kai, I love my car, thank you so much. It lets me know that it's not just about the money. It really makes my heart smile, you know. What motivates me is just starting something that I can leave to my kids and building a legacy, you know. All of these companies that exist, Apple, BMW, Google, Amazon, they started as like an idea. And now they're the multi-billion-dollar brands that they are. So, you know, what motivates me is just that, like moving from something small, which is my baby, to being a large household name and being able to service my clients. And yeah, the best advice I can give you, period, about entrepreneurship is to be patient, number one. Number two, you have to work. I have a quote on my office wall that says, nothing will work unless you do. And that was by Maya Angelou. You gotta work. These things don't come overnight. You have to pray over your business, over your idea, and have faith in whatever higher power that you believe in. Because life is cyclical. You have ups, you have downs, but the goal is for it to level off and you have more ups and you have downs. And anyone that wants to get into the car industry, I would definitely say, this sounds very cliche, but do your research. Be knowledgeable about the business, about cars, about the industry, because you want to be known as the expert. And that's anyone, whether you're in the car business or you're, you know, into fitness, you're into finance. You want to be the go-to person. That's the goal. That's my goal. I don't want you to think about anybody else other than me. when it's time for you to make your vehicle purchase. So here's like the brief version of what happens from A to Z when you come to me looking for a car. You reach out to me, whether it's Instagram, phone, email, website, whatever. Kai, I need a car. Here's my budget. Here are my preferences. Go to work for me. Cool. I have a short questionnaire you fill out just so I can make sure that I'm accurate and strategic in finding you what you want. From there, I search various resources. So I'm a dealer, so I have access to dealers only auctions. I have access to off-lease vehicles. I have access to the same inventory that your Nally or Jim Ellis, AutoNation, CarMax has access to. And because I have a lower overhead, I'm able to get you that car for most times thousands less than what you would pay at a dealership. So once I figure out your budget, your preference, if you're paying cash or you have your own financing, I use that budget and buy within those parameters. If you need help getting financing or you want to lease or what have you, I do that. I will go to the banks on your behalf. I have authorization, if you give it to me, to pull your credit and submit it to banks and get you the best rate possible. And once we secure that financing, then that's when I, roll my sleeves up, get my hands dirty. I travel to different states for auctions. I buy cars online. I just shipped in a Q7 from Chicago because it was the lowest priced in the nation. I got this car I sold it to my customer for $51,000. He found an identical one for $58,000. I saved this man $7,000 just by getting this car from another state, and he loves it. I was able to do a third-party inspection. I sent it to Audi. Everything checked out, but that just shows you how much margin you have in a car. Because these big dealers, they have to sell it at that price because they have to pay their salespeople, they have to pay the manager, they have to pay the GM, they have to keep the lights on, all these other things. And with my company, I'm a two-person operation, so you get a personalized approach to car buying and you're saving thousands of dollars.